What's going on YouTube? Jay Lockhart back on the channel. I I am planning to talk about some One Piece card, excuse me, One Piece card game news. So just switching over the scene here. I might move the camera a little bit here, but we'll go for the bottom. Yeah, we'll do bottom corner. A couple days ago, they've announced the online regionals, and it's actually interesting. And I think if people are missing out on their treasure cup, this is a great way for you to actually uh, start getting into some of the participation packs or like event packs, and just kind of putting yourself out there with the One Piece game. Now it is online. It is webcam based. Uh, you don't have to be a streamer or anything to participate. Just a simple webcam, and I believe it's done through Discord. And the Discord channels you'll be participating in is based off of your region. So I'm from Canada. Just taking a look at the regional here. So the overview. Um, so it is, yeah, set up your webcam and join the fray. Prizes will be delivered directly to your home. Prizes is limited to the host TOs area. I'm not sure what the TOs technically stands for, but and final invites are only awarded to North American TCG Plus players. So uh, invites, I'm not particularly sure what it's talking about here. Uh, for North America, final championship invites will be passed down to the next highest ranking player if a finalist already has an invite. So there is invites in some way or form, but I think it's more for Top Cut, if I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but yeah. You must be a resident living in the region listed in order to partake in the region's event. You must also participate from the events region. So, uh, if we scroll down here quickly, so this is happening between March 18th down to April 8th. So it's less than a month worth of online tournaments. The fact that you can just be at home and participate, and then they will directly mail you the participation stuff, and we'll go over each thing you can get. So North America, so Canada included with the states, is also with Carta Magica. I think that's how you pronounce it. So that is the application used for the Treasure Cup that's happening February. Uh, for Canada, like the Niagara region, we're using Carta Magica. Uh, Once again, it's always the first. It seems like Canada or north of the states gets the first date. So March 18th. I think PPG is a different organizer that will be doing it for North America. That's going to be the next day, March 19th. Top cuts for both of them is not the following day. It is so top cut for Carta Magica is the 20th, I believe, and then top cut for PPG is the 25th. Not 100% sure. It's not 200% clear. Things are to be announced, so there's still more information to come. Oceania, Europe, uh, Latin America. Europe has quite a few. Um, but that kind of covers most of it in a sense. I don't know how many people are going to be allowed in the tournament because online is open to basically anyone at that point. Obviously, for people in Canada that wants to do the Treasure Cup, um, they would either have to like make their way down south to the states in California or mission all the way across country to Niagara. So to do this online is actually a cool process. So application method, registration varies by tournament organizer. So I'm probably gonna be sticking to Carta Magica since I already have the account and will be more familiar with how it works after the Treasure Cup. Um, but now you can see pricing. So just for participating, it's a little bit more than Treasure Cup. So if we actually, I'm going to switch tabs and see if that actually pops up on stream. Yep. So the Treasure Cup, just for participating, um, you get an event pack times two and Dawn sleeves. That's it. So the event pack, don't mind my dogs. But the event pack is gonna be one of the 5 cards, and you get 2 packs of these. So yeah, one of these 5 cards. I'm trying to get a whole set collection somehow, some way or form. Whether if vendors are selling it, but luckily enough, this is also accessible to get from participating in the online regionals. So the ace, double attack. I don't know if this is a reprint for the set 2 ace. 5 cost 6,000, double attack. Bart, you may rest this card set up. So this is potentially from set 2 with all the film cards. Jimbei. This is like a better version of Jimbei. I don't know if it's new for another set. I honestly haven't actually looked into OPO 2 or 3 in like future starter decks. So I'm not too familiar with future cards. So I know this Uta, it's not the greatest, but in regards to the artwork, it's pretty sick. So going back to pricing here, you get a regional storage box where I believe pricing for the storage box is top 64 on Treasure Cup. You just get it off the bat. I think because they have to ship off the participation stuff per participation per person or per contestant, each thing they have to send out, probably they want to make it worth it. So the storage box is one of them. Went a little too fast. The Dawn sleeves, which you do also get for participating. One single gold Dawn, and then this is my pet peeve a little bit here about the pricing here. So this is the gold Dawn. I don't know how you get the gold Dawn from Asia or Japan. It seems a little bit more accessible in Japan, but the fact that if you want to rock a set, you have to get 10 of them. And then I'll explain how you can get 10 soon, like after going through these. An online regional participation pack. So these are cool, more new exclusive cards. So these are the regional cards. There's 6 of them. So 1 out of the 6 cards you can get from this participation pack. We have a new law. I'm assuming it's from OPO 2 because it is a film green card. So 2 drop 3k, activate main, rest 1 Dawn. You may return this character to your return this character to the owner's hand. Play it up to a character with a 3 cost. So if this is already set on the board, then yes, sure. Because you can potentially swing, rest, activate the main, and switch it with something else, so he doesn't get KO'd. And he has a 1k counter, so it seems pretty decent. And then I believe this is the Kobe from OPO 2. The black card. It's funny how is that Shanks in the back? Yeah, that is Shanks in the background. So yeah, this artwork is cool. It's funny. I like it. 1k counter. You may trash 1 card from your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. My lights just dropped. Bear with me. But It's a solid card for black decks because black really manipulates uh, your opponent's cost. So Kobe is a staple, so it's cool that he has an artwork. An alternate art, Sanji. This character gains Rush. So this is the OPO1 reprint. Nope, I lied. This is the starter deck. You can see at the code at the bottom right there. Starter deck version of Sanji, the Rush version, no counter. Put 2 Dawn on it, it gains Rush. Great for the Zoro decks, okay with Luffy. This is a reprint of the starter deck Teach. Yeah, 4 drop, cool artwork. More Teach, it's cool. So return 1 character from with a cost of 3 or less to the owner's hand on play. Great with the Dofi deck, but pretty solid card for any blue decks. This is the Jack reprint of. It's a cool artwork. Trash a card from your hand. So this is the Jack from the starter deck. So trash a card, you get 1 Dawn set as active if you trash a card. So solid card. And the 6th card, new card, yellow. So I think this is one of the first yellow promo cards. So Pudding, it's a 2-drop 3K 2000 counter. So that seems pretty good off the bat. On play, look at up to one of the cards from the top of yours or your opponent's life cards and place it at the top or bottom of the life cards. So manipulating life, it could be interesting for yourself, but you can also kind of screw over your opponent. The yellow decks or the yellow engine really plays around with life, reorganizing it, taking life, putting life back. Had a little bit of look into the yellow Big Mama deck. But yeah, cool. So that's these are the 6 participation cards that you can get just for participating. Going back up, now Dawn card pack volume 1. So this is cool. Potentially all the potential future colors of One Piece in the future, right? So we got red, green, blue, purple, yellow, and then I guess that will substitute for black. But there's other colors here too, which is interesting. But it's also representing specific characters. Like I'm assuming the pink is Chopper, purple is potentially Robin, red obviously Straw Hat Luffy, but the fact that you only get one, one of these. I think there is a product out there where you get a storage box, but it's called it looks like the regional storage box, but it looks like I think it's called the Dawn box, and then it comes with a pack of these, I believe, like one of each. Um, Japan has it, I believe. I think this is the only way you can get these specific Dawn in North America or the rest of the world, which is kind of annoying because ruling, I'm not 100% sure about ruling because I know if we go to Treasure Cup and go to nope, that's the Discord registration. Yes, the registration. So this is for Niagara. Ruling says that it has to have English cards, no Japanese. English? Yes. This is an official One Piece event. The cards in your deck must be in English, no exceptions. So there isn't much details about Dawn cards because we all know what Dawn cards do. It's in the Dawn deck. You can have different kind of Dawns. As of right now, we have technically 3 kind of Dawns. The starter deck Dawns, the super pre-release Dawns, the alternate or parallel Dawn you get from the Romance Dawn booster box, and the One Piece Red movie promotional Dawns. So even though the back of that one is different, the front is the same as the starter deck ones. Um, so ruling says that. So I don't know if you're able to get Japanese Dons to play. If so, if that's the case, I'm ordering Japanese versions of these Dons, and I'm not gonna try to struggle to find all that stuff. So yeah, the Don pack, I'm kind of salty about. Only you only get one out of these colors. I want the whole set. It would be cool to have a whole set. It would be cool to have 10 of each because you can always spice it up per whatever deck you're making for. And then the last thing you get for participating is the Volume 1 event pack. So the ones that I talked about earlier, the 5 cards that you can get in the Treasure Cup, you can also get it here. So that is something I was curious about, if there's any other ways to get these cards. And there is, but it's still in a limited kind of format to get it. Going to top 128, you get another event pack, and then you get the event pack volume 1. Interesting. It's not the regional participation pack. So you get another event pack, which is one of these 5 again. So just to be top 128. And then you also get the Zoro sleeves. These are cool. I think you can get it in the Bandai website, but the fact that you can get it for free for being top 128, that's cool. As a Zoro player, I would like to have these. But yeah, top 64, you get an extra gold Dawn. So if you're top 64, you have now 2 gold Dawns, which you try to strive to get 10. Top 32, I think top 32 is the goal to reach. Obviously, being champion, second place, top 16 is great. Okay. I'll come back to it after talking about the top 32. Top 32, you get online regional 2023 finalist card set. So basically, the 6 participation cards stamped as finalists, but you get all 6. So if you're trying to get the collection, like if you can reach top 32, boom, you have all 6. Because it seems like there's just this participation alone, you only get 1 so far. Finalist playmat. This is cute, but it's whatever. The playmats from One Piece, in my opinion, hasn't been like the most unique. It's yeah, some of them look photoshopped, to be honest, like a cheap Photoshop. Uh, and then you also get a third. If you're top 32, you by this time you'll get 30. Wow, 3 gold Dawn cards. That's kind of crazy that you don't get a full set yet. Um, yeah, top 16, you get a national finals invite, North America only. So there is, I don't know about anything about the national finals. So I guess top players, it'll be a smaller tournament, but it'll be a more for top players in a sense, which is interesting. Second place, gets 10 gold Dawns finally, but at this point, if they're second, they now have 13 gold Dawns. And then you get the serial number Luffy. This one that you can potentially get from Treasure Cup as well, being what place? Top 8. So if you're top 8 in Treasure Cup, you can get this card. If you're is it top 8 as well? Going back up. No, the for being second. for being second, you get the Luffy card. Interesting. And then first place champion gets the champion version, but they also, I believe, they also get the finalist card set as well. So finalist card set, the champion card set. So basically, it's all 6 cards, but it says winner. Now the wording is specific. It says set, so it's not one pack. So you get all 6 cards, which is cool. Stamped as finalist or champion. Champion playmat is whatever. It's cool. The artwork's cool, but it's, yeah. What is the other playmat? Anyways, then they also get 10 gold dons. So at this point, I think being first, you potentially will have 13 total gold dons or 23. Because usually you get the same pricing. No, second place is specifically one person. Second place will get this. Champion will also get 10 gold dons and this. So after that one-on-one for the champion, they both get 10 gold dons. They both get the serial number Luffy, and then the champion also gets OPO2 Paramount War booster box. There's still more information coming. There is. I'm gonna look into the rules on my own time here, but I just wanted to try to make a quick video. It wasn't that quick, 20 minutes in, but I'm planning to do these. I'm going to be on the lookout when registration starts. See if I can do both Carta Magica and PPG. I'll look into what PPG is, because I'm getting competitive with One Piece. I'm not no one is the best player. There's a lot of scenarios where you can brick and you can still lose to even your best matchups. But there is obviously strategy. There is reading people. There is kind of seeing the scenario and just working your way through a win. So if you can do that consistently, have a consistent deck, which I technically don't because red is a glass canyon, or Zoro deck is a glass cannon. But technically speaking, because this starts in March and it's for the OPO2 booster box, this should be open to OPO2 and the other starter decks being released. Because when does... I don't know when OPO2 comes out. Paramount War. Let's take a look. Paramount War... if I can find it. Paramount War is to be... it just says Q1. I'm pretty sure it's early March. So, because it's a webcam thing, you have to have the physical cards. Because there's no official online One Piece card game. That's an app. That's not the OPTCG sim. That's not an official use. It would be cool, I think. Yeah, it would be cool if you can play it. But I don't think Bandai would be too happy about that. But yeah, let's not get that application taken down, because it's a great tool. It's a free tool. There's no benefits for the person that made it. So appreciate him. He's done great work. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm gonna look more into this, and I'll probably make another video with a little bit more updates. Have Discord. Be familiar with the organizers in your region, and be prepared to have a deck to play, because OPO2 will probably be out during this time, so it should be legal to play. But it doesn't say anything here what card is legal. So a lot more news to come. Thanks for watching the video. I'm excited. Hope you're excited too for this. because there's gonna be a. This is not just the only online thing. I think they also announced another offline in-person tournament after the February lineup. There's more to come this year, so One Piece isn't slowing down, and I'm happy about it. And then let's play some more. All right.